it's time for a number stories lesson, so sing the song with me. Ready? It is time for number stories. We add and subtract during number stories. It is time for number stories. We add and subtract during number stories. So I have a problem for you. Miss Hawaiian, that's me, was baking, and I baked 15 cookies to bring to my class for the next day. And I was checking around and I was making sure that scholars can earn my cookies. And so I was able to give 8 cookies to my scholars. But now I want to know, how many do I have now? How many cookies do I have now? So let me read you the story again. Miss Hawaiian baked 15 cookies. She gave 8 to her scholars. How many cookies does she have now? I want you to picture me giving cookies out to my scholars. If I started with 15 and I gave 8 of them to my scholars, I want to know, how many cookies do I have now? Am I going to have more than 15 cookies at the end, or less than 15 cookies at the end? So more means, am I going to have a bigger number than 15? Or am I going to have less? Am I going to have a smaller number than 15 at the end of my story? And let's find out using our cubes to see what's happening in my story. As you can see, Miss Hawaiian baked 15 cookies, and she gave 8 to her scholars. So let's show that with my cubes. I'm going to use my red cubes to show how many cookies I have. How many cookies do I have again? 15. So let's show with my cubes that I have 15 cookies. Ready? Count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, run out, so I have to go and grab another one. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now I'm going to put the rest away because I don't need them anymore. And now she gave 8 to her scholars. If I'm giving something to my scholars, where am I going to put it? Where am I going to put my cookies? I need to put them away because I'm giving it to my scholars. I don't have it anymore. So I'm going to give 8 away to my scholars. So let's put some away. How many are we going to put away? I'm going to put away 8 because I gave 8 away to my scholars. So let's count 8. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm putting it over here because I gave those cookies to my scholars. I do not have them anymore. So now, what do I want to know? How many cookies do I have now? So let's count and see how many cookies I have left in my little pile here. Ready? Count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so how many cookies do I have left? I have 7 cookies. So let's draw that on the big board to see how we can label this. So I want to show how many cookies I started with. So how many cookies did I bake in the beginning of my story? Yeah, I baked 15 cookies. So I'm going to draw how many cookies? 15 cookies. So let's draw along with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I draw actual cookies in my story? No, I only drew circles to represent my cookies because circles are easier to count and to label. So I'm just going to draw my 15 cookies as circles. Now what do? What happened next in my story? I gave 8 of my cookies to my scholars. So does that mean I have them still? No, I do not have them anymore. And to show that on our paper, we're gonna cross it off. Everyone, do the arms with me. Ready? We're gonna cross it off. Okay, so we're going to cross out how many? We're going to cross out 8 cookies. So let's cross out 8 cookies. Count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, what do I want to know? I want to know how many cookies do I have now. So what do I need to count on my paper? I need to count the rest of my cookies that I still have. Am I going to count the ones that I crossed off? No, they're no longer there. So I'm just going to count the ones that I still have. So let's count it together. Ready? I'm going to label it at the top. So count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many cookies do I have now? I have 7 cookies because that's the last number I wrote and that's going to be my answer. So now I need to write a number sentence to match. What did I start off with? I started off with 15 cookies. So that's the number that I'm going to write at the beginning of my number sentence. So now I want to know, am I adding or am I subtracting in this problem? Remember, adding means that I'm putting 2 numbers together to make a bigger number. So, did I put 2 numbers together to make a bigger number? I didn't I? So, here I am subtracting. Can you say the word subtract with me? Subtract. So, subtracting means that I have a number and I'm giving some away. Everyone give some away. Alright, so that means that I'm crossing things off and I'm gonna get a smaller number. When I give things away, I'm going to have a smaller number left. So let's see. This is how we write the subtraction sign. Just a line like that. Again, that means we're taking stuff away from my big number. And now what did I give away? How many cookies did I give away? 8 cookies. So I'm going to write that. And what are we left with? How many cookies was I left with? 7. But remember, we still need to write an equal sign because that's what my total is going to be at the end. So what's my total? How many do I have left? I only have 7 cookies left. Everyone, let's read this number sentence together. 15 minus 8 equals 7. So 15 cookies minus 8 cookies equals 7 cookies. So now it's your turn. I need you to solve my problem for me in the description box below. It's going to be a little bit similar to this, but remember, when we are giving something away, does that mean we have it? Do we still have those objects? No. And we're gonna cross it off to show our work. We're labeling everything, and we're writing a number sentence to match. You got this.